Welcome to Spain, a land of rich culture, breathtaking landscapes, and a history that has shaped much of the world. From ancient tribes to modern democracy, Spain's story is one of conquest, creativity, and incredible resilience. Let's dive into this epic journey through time. Long before Rome, the Iberian Peninsula was home to diverse peoples like the Iberians, Celts, and Tertullians. They built fortified towns, farmed the land, and traded with civilizations across the Mediterranean. You can still find traces of their legacy today in Spain's place names, myths, and early art, a silent testament to the country's deep roots. Then, in 218 BC, a new power arrived. Rome began its conquest of the peninsula, which they named Hispania. Over centuries, Roman roads, aqueducts, and cities completely transformed the land. Latin became the foundation for Spanish, Catalan, and other regional languages. In fact, Spain's rich cultural tapestry today is deeply rooted in Roman law, architecture, and infrastructure. After Rome's influence waned, the Visigoths ruled for a few centuries, but in 711 AD, everything changed. Again, Muslim forces crossed from North Africa and established Al-Andalus. For nearly 800 years, Muslims, Christians, and Jews coexisted in a period of extraordinary cultural exchange. This era brought remarkable advances in science, architecture, and philosophy. Cities like Cordoba and Granada became brilliant centers of learning and culture, attracting scholars from all over the known world. Meanwhile, the Christian kingdoms in the north were gradually pushing south, a centuries-long effort known as the Reconquista. This culminated in 1492 with the fall of Granada, which marked the end of Muslim rule. But 1492 was significant for another reason. It was the year Christopher Columbus set sail, launching Spain into its golden age of exploration and empire. The 16th century saw Spain's rise as a global superpower. Its empire stretched across the Americas, Europe, and Asia. Unimaginable wealth from the colonies fueled a cultural explosion in art, literature, and architecture. This was the era of legends, like the painter El Greco, the master Velázquez, and the writer Cervantes. Who gave us Don Quixote? Their work defined a golden age for Spanish culture that still inspires us today. But empires rise and fall. By the 17th century, costly wars and economic troubles began to weaken Spain. The 18th century brought the Bourbon dynasty and major reforms aimed at modernizing the administration and trade. The 19th century was even more challenging, marked by Napoleonic invasions, the loss of most of its colonies, and internal conflicts. Yet through it all, Spanish identity and culture endured with fierce pride. The 20th century was one of the most turbulent periods in Spain's history. After a monarchy and a brief republic, the country descended into a devastating civil war from 1936 to 1939. This was followed by the long dictatorship of Francisco Franco, which lasted until his death in 1975. After Franco, Spain embraced a remarkable transition to democracy. It joined the European Union and modernized rapidly, all while preserving cherished traditions like flamenco, vibrant festivals, and its distinct regional languages. Today, Spain is a dynamic country of over 47 million people, famous for its world-class cuisine, stunning art, visionary architecture, and, of course, its passion for football. Cities like Madrid, Barcelona, and Seville are buzzing hubs that perfectly blend history with modernity. Spain's influence is truly global, felt through its language, culture, and innovation. Yet, it remains deeply proud of its regional diversity and incredibly rich heritage. From the ancient Iberians to a modern European nation, Spain's story is one of constant transformation, creativity, and passion. It's a land where history isn't just in museums, it lives and breathes in every street, every building, and every tradition. Thanks for joining us on this journey. If you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more stories from around the world.